Hello, you be beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and the reason you show up here every morning, 365 days a year at 9 a.m. is because you know there's more. You know there's more for you to give the world. There's something in here, and you want to get it out and give it to the world. And you know that when you give that, you're going to get more. You're going to get more love. You're going to get more money. You're going to get more health. You're going to get more peace. You're going to get an abundance. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Vargas. Good morning, Mindy. And the whole purpose of this show is to help you get to that more. Look, you were born genius. You were born to change the world. You were born to impact the world a way that only you can. Good morning, Jerry, Michelle, Kathy. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Look, there is never going to be another you. In all of the future, there's never going to be another you. When you're gone, whatever you could have done to the world can never be done again. Good morning, Karen. Karen, is this your first time? Put a 1 in the comments if this is your first time. Good morning, Jeff. There has never been a you in the history of the world. So whatever you're supposed to do in the world, how you're supposed to impact the world can only be done by you. Now, you were born on the beach of I Am Enough. You were bold, you were confident. Good morning, Josh Flynn. Hoorah, Semper Fidelis, served in the Marine Corps with that guy. And you had no doubt, fear, or limiting beliefs. But along the road, along the path, along the beach of I Am Enough in life, you got caught in the riptide of life and you got sucked under into the ocean of Am I Enough? And in the ocean of Am I Enough, you're getting sucked under, slammed against the coral, trying to get your bearings, trying to succeed, trying to get the more, trying to go for the big. But you keep running into stumbling blocks and running into closed doors, and you get frustrated, and you finally ask the question, what's wrong with me? And the whole purpose of this show is we grab you out of the ocean of Am I Enough, we drag you back up onto the beach of I Am Enough, and we start to resuscitate you. Maybe we have to get the defibrillator, and we have to shock you, and you start to spew out fear, and spew out doubt, and spew out limiting beliefs. And you start to walk down the path of destiny, walk down the path of success in a way that you have not walked down the path of success before. Impacting the world the way that only you can impact the world. Now, what do we know about the path of success, the path of destiny? It is paved with gratitude. So we start this show with gratitude every day. Jaron, good morning, Jaron. Good morning, Drea. So right now you're going to start to put in your gratitudes. This is the way it sounds. And make sure you say it out your mouth too. Don't just write it. Say it out loud. I am grateful for the time I had with my sons yesterday, and I am enough. I am proud of my daughter working out every day, getting her 30 minutes in, and I'm proud that I've had an influence on that, and I am enough. That's how you write it. That's how you say it. You say it with energy. You say it with passion. Let me do mine again because I didn't do it with very much energy. I am grateful for the time I had with my sons yesterday. It was awesome. I am proud of the fact that my daughter's doing 30 minutes every day and I had an influence on that. Michelle says, I'm grateful for Thomas, my husband, and I am proud that he is in my life and I am enough. Bravo, Michelle. Bravo. Congratulations on having a beautiful relationship with your husband. That takes a lot of work, and I'm proud of you for that. Now, as you're putting in your gratitudes, we're going to take some breaths. The purpose of the breaths is to create space. And in that space is where the next thing you're supposed to do happens. In that space is where the answer to what you're supposed to do next is. I don't know if you guys saw, we coached Michelle. Michelle and I had a live coaching session last Tuesday. We'll have another one tonight at 8. And she just put her hands on her heart and took these deep breaths, and she knew what to do next marketing-wise. She knew what to do next as far as her price. It was amazing. It was beautiful. So that's what we're going to do right now is take these breaths. Vargas says, I'm grateful to be where I am at this point in my life. I'm proud to keep up with my new healthy lifestyle, and I am enough. Good job, Vargas. I'm proud of you for that. Yenny, good morning. Ready? Let's take a deep breath. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. I think it might be Gina's first time. Gina, is this your first time? Put a 1 in there if this is your first time. And make her feel welcome. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale, doubt. Are you starting to feel the space? I'm starting to feel it. Man, does it feel good. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale, fear. We're going to do one more breath, and I want you to feel the cool air hit the back of your throat and go down into the infinity of you. You are infinity, and I want you to feel that. I want you to become aware of that, because in infinity you would have the space to find what's next for you as far as your destiny, your business, your relationships, the app you're working on, the invention you're working on. Ready? Feel the infinity. Ready? Breathe in. Feel the infinity. Now just exhale. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you guys for the gratefuls. Thank you for participating in the breathing. I always love to hear how the breathing impacted you guys. Billy Fallnut says, I'm grateful for riding lawnmowers and the smell of fresh cut grass. Proud of my husband, and I am enough. Yes, I love. She has a big old property to cut too, and I love fresh cut grass. And it'd be tough to push that property. We've got Bobby on Instagram. Thank you for coming, Bobby. Hello, good morning. I'm glad to see you. All right, today we're talking about the power of complaining. I want you to become aware. This is what happened yesterday. I'm getting the kids ready for school. And, getting them to school, and they're dragging their asses and being a little bit late. And I'm like, I started complaining about it. And I started to become aware, why am I complaining? What is really, and how is my complaining having an impact on the situation? Good morning, Dale. Good morning, Eric Golden, old friend of mine. Good morning, Danielle. Danielle, is this your first time? And I think it's Eric's first time too. Make sure they feel welcome. Put a 1 in there if this is your first time watching the show. So I started to think about, I'm Mr. Positive, I'm Mr. Motivation, but I'm complaining about these kids being late. Now, what am I going to do about that? So what I started to do is just started to become aware of it and started to think about how it's happening. And I wrote in my book about the impact of complaining. And here's the facts. Here are the facts about complaining. When you start complaining, the part of your brain that is the problem-solving part of your brain, I thought I wrote down the name of it, but I didn't. I think it's called the hibiscus or something like that. That part of your brain, man, a lot of you are coming on for the first time. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the show. When you complain, that part of your brain sheds the outside skin. Think about this. The problem-solving part of your brain sheds the outside of its skin. It becomes dormant when you start complaining. I want you to think about that. You're supposed to be solving problems. Every minute you're solving a problem. Okay, I drive here. I don't run over people. Okay, I open the door and don't fall out the door. The problem-solving part of your brain becomes paralyzed when you start complaining. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Every time you start to complain. Now here's the other thing. It creates cortisol. When you complain, it creates cortisol. A lot of you know what cortisol does. You're probably smarter about it than I am. But complaining creates cortisol. Cortisol raises your blood pressure. So now first, complaining is making you not be able to solve problems. So now you're stumbling around, stubbing your toes, and then you complain about stubbing your toe. Complaining creates cortisol, which is now affecting your heart. Your blood pressure's going up. Now watch this. When you complain, you say it out your mouth. It goes in your inner ear, down into your soul. Your soul and the universe are collaborating to make what you're complaining about happen. Make it more. So if I'm complaining about my boys being late, when I start complaining about it, out my mouth, first, my problem-solving part of my brain, so I'm not as good a driver, I'm not as good at walking through the door, I'm not as good at solving problems. Secondly, my heart rate's going up. My blood pressure's going up. Thirdly, now my soul and the universe are trying to make me late. Guys, I want you to become aware of the little complaining that you're doing, because what it does is in your brain, it creates a path. Like, you know, have you ever been on a hike and there's an animal trail where the animals have all went and it's a path, and now humans have went on it and now it's just an easy path to walk? The same thing happens in your brain. When you complain, you create this path, and this path gets beat down and easier to walk. And now it's easier to go down that path, the complaining path, than the gratitude path. So the reason we start the show is with gratitude. But in my book, I talk about every hour, say 2 gratefuls. What we do here, you should be doing that every hour, saying, I am grateful for healthy teeth. I have a pain-free mouth. I am grateful that I am able to see colors, and I am enough. This should be happening every hour, because complaining has got a lock on us. Leah says, I just did a live on this, but honey, it was nothing on this level. This is what's brilliant. Thank you, Leah. You're making me feel special this morning. I'm grateful. So we have to start being aware of our complaining. And you know, I'm Mr. Positive, Mr. Motivation, and I'm still catching myself. So I want each of us to become aware of it today. As you're going through your day, think about, what are you complaining about? Oh, she didn't put the top like on the toothpaste. Complaining. Oh, he didn't put the coffee away the way I like it. Complaining. The dogs scratched up the door. Complaining. Oh, the weeds are in the garden. Complaining. Ah, that bill came again. Complaining. Do you see how we've created these paths? And then when there's resistance, what do? We go straight to the easy path. So we have to create the new path of I am enough, I am grateful for, and we have to say it out our mouth. So you have permission to become this ridiculous, unreasonable, relentless, grateful person. And when you do that, when you become that grateful person, the path will be towards the grateful. You know, I feel like sometimes things happen to me and I go to the path of gratitude. And that's because I've trained my brain. The path, the worn down path in my brain is gratitude. So, you know, when something happens, I'm like, well, you know, at least we've got, and I say I'm grateful for something, you know. So I want to encourage you, be grateful. Decide that every hour you're going to do 2 gratefuls an hour. Out loud. You got to say it out your mouth, comes in your ear, and down in your heart. Listen, I'm here for one reason. To get you out of the ocean of am I enough, back up on the beach of I am enough, and have you sprinting down the path of success. Get to my event, June 23rd, 9 to 5, Springfield, Virginia. Get there. Get to my event. You will be changed forever. You will leave there with certainty, confidence, and the courage to sprint into your future. Get to my event. Sell something, get a plane ticket, come with some friends, sleep in your car, whatever you got to do to get here June 23rd, you will be changed forever. Secondly, share this. Ready? 3, 2, 1, share. Right now, share. Share, share, share. And thirdly, come here every morning at 9 a.m. We're here every morning at 9 a.m. There's a whole bunch of you on here this morning that don't usually come. Welcome to the tribe, and we'd love to have you. And this is how it is every morning. We roll through this every single morning at 9 a.m. Do not miss this show. I love you. I care about you. Be aware you're complaining today. Remember the power of it and sprint into gratitude. I'll see you tomorrow morning.